Writing is kind of my passion. I've had the longest relationship with writing, 16 years. Like, man, that's a long relationship. I say, wow, the writer has the power with a pen and ink to make people laugh, cry, reflect. And those are things that I feel like people don't take enough time out of their day to consider. That life isn't just about clocking in and clocking out of work, it's also reflecting on yourself. How did I grow as a person? What am I going to be tomorrow? What's going to happen 10 years down the line? Stop and smell the roses, pretty much. Like, that's what people forget to do as well. My name is Michelle Alexandra Brown. I was born and raised in Alaska, and I moved here this past summer to New Mexico. I was born in Anchorage, but I was raised in Fairbanks, Alaska. Like, it's a very small, laid-back town. My grandma, she currently has a home in Morelia, Michoacan. In fact, when my grandma came, she said, oh, this kind of feels like my childhood when she came to New Mexico. Her and my grandpa are very ambitious people. He kind of had an entrepreneurial spirit, and he kind of went up the ranks to head accountant. My grandpa has that kind of suave personality where he's a little bit too suave with the ladies. And I'm like, but career-wise, yeah, he is an inspirational figure. My Auntie Irma and Uncle Memo, they got kids. They got my cousin Jonathan, and he's my cousin that's 4 years younger than me. I also remember him being kind of a brat, but it was always my dream to be a big sister. And as for my cousin Alex, she was born 9 years ago. She likes sparkly things, she likes the color pink, and I feel like she's kind of the little sister I've always wanted. She thinks we're the same age. Sorry. At least with my family, it was loud, it was rambunctious. There was some crying, Jonathan, involved. But through all the tears and laughter, it was the warmest place I've ever been in. I remember seeing a lot of pictures on social media of them being at restaurants and stuff. And I guess my biggest hope is that they have a place for me at the table in the future, because I know what it's like not to have a place at the table. Blended families are difficult. And I always felt a little guilty. I felt a little guilty that I had a really good mom, and I had a really awesome family in Mexico, and my siblings didn't have that. I wanted them to feel included, but instead of including me, they pushed me away over the years. It's kind of like they forgot that we used to be a team. I wanted to go to a memory where I remember being happy. And I was happy in Mexico City, even though I didn't know the language. It's kind of like coming home. I wanted to apologize to my family from Mexico. I've been trying to learn Spanish for 20 years. I just hope that they have room in their heart to forgive me for taking so long. Because I can't wait to see them. Even with butchered Spanish, I would still make attempts. Te quiero mucho. And please leave an empty chair for me. I'd really appreciate that.